Hello, what's going on? So we're here today with episode 2 of Vinland Saga, and I'll just say, let us hop right in after the first episode where we where we got reintroduced with the world, and obviously the whole themes, the core themes of the world. So we're now here at, I believe it's called the Farmland arc, and a lot of people have been hyping it up a lot, so I'm very much excited and interested to see how this arc progresses, how it goes on, and what happens. With all of that said though, ladies and gentlemen, let me just make sure, alright, beginning, as always, you can get early access, full length, all that good stuff over on patreon.com if you're interested in that. You know, on YouTube it'll probably be timer based. On Patreon you'll be able to get it with the full footage. So with all of that said, different setup as you can tell, but we're still gonna get started. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Let me just double check that the volume is fine. No, not what I wanted. Yeah, seems fine. There we go. Bata recta. Just those nice little piano notes, you know, that just Ketil's farm. Alright. Based on the ending, I do think, you know, they're gonna bond, but Thorfinn is sort of a mess. Alright, Mr. Weed Farmer. Buy it from him. Oh wow, that's a completely different approach to things. That's an interesting approach, actually. Now, I don't know how much of that is lip service, but still. Because if it's just lip service, that's cruel. Freedom wasn't even on his mind. Not Peter, Pata. That is a very interesting approach. Man, he's seen some shit. It's kind of kind-hearted, isn't it? Kind of nice, kind of kind-hearted. Yeah, Thorfinn is not one that you're gonna. This is the same guy that was. See, that's the difference between England. Okay, I was gonna say at least say something. At least say something. It's where the land is green. Yeah, it's not the green land. Man, he's become even more depressing to watch than he was in the first season, which is fun. Jeez, that's a lot of work. Hey, gotta work towards that freedom. He should, well, be, I was gonna say good at it, considering that what we saw from the first episode, but it doesn't look like it. So the trees don't follow me. Damn, we're gonna learn some farming techniques. Although I've actually hacked a few trees down myself, so it's not like that's unfamiliar territory. Retainers. Yeah, that's probably costs though, right? I'm assuming they're gonna have to pay for it. Oh no, they're gonna put him in his place. I can already tell. He's too happy. Yeah. Nah, damn it. He ate it and put the rest of it in there. You're still a slave at the end of the day. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. And that right there confirms this the hierarchy in the world. Do it, or else you gotta starve. And Thorfinn has no anger, just pure neutrality in his eyes. Don't injure the horse? What do you mean by that? Don't injure the horse. They are free men. He doesn't understand the way of the world, but hey, it's okay. Ah, okay. Don't injure the horse. I see. I see. Yo, stop throwing shade at the horse, alright? Thorfinn, might as well be Torkel at all. Ah, don't get caught. Yeah, that ain't easy. That ain't easy. Man went from sparring against Torkel to lifting logs like Torkel. There you go, food. Additional food. Or not. What are you gonna do? It's called a food. It's called a hierarchy, a pyramid. He's different. He's just here because he's got no purpose at all. After last season's... After how last season ended. Then we're never going to get food again. You're talking to a wall. Ah, snitch. Watch the master now turn. No. That's like his daughter or something. Don't make the stupid mistake. Don't mistake your master's kindness. Well, you just shut up. She isn't a slave though. She is riding in a cart on a horse. Well, a cart pulled by a horse. So I think she is the daughter. Don't even think about it. Okay. So we've got like an arc. I'm assuming the whole arc is going to be about them purchasing their freedom. You know how easy that shit is today with like modern, you know, with tractors and like modern equipment and whatnot. I do like the fact that he's working as well. It's not just the slave; he's working himself as well. I do quite like that. Yeah, that's. I don't know about that, but very unorthodox fella. Is like a party going on outside or something? No. Seriously. I think there's a party going on outside or something. Is this going to be like the first time the master snaps? And he Sheesh. I think the master's maybe too nice. Aye. Come on. Oliver, don't forget your pigments. It's actually, I just realized it's going to be horrible for the slaves if he starts taking over before like they purchase their freedom. Can't even lift it out the sheath. It's like it's too long. It's too long. And the irony is Thorfinn would like just like whoosh. Olimar, tend to your pitmen. Okay, I thought that might have been this, like the daughter, but clearly not. So that's almost beloved, so to speak. That will make for a very interesting dynamic. She'd try to get rid of him. No. At least it comes from a kind place. There is no way. Man's trying to like, have claws. And an heir is secured. Shh. Yeah, just like that. I can hear you. Ah, damn it. Ketil's family. Okay, at least he's got that game down pat. At least he's got that game down pat. That must be difficult and tough. You're gonna say something, he's gonna kill them. He's already pissed off and everything. I feel like they're not gonna make it. Interesting take. Very interesting take. I do wonder what he does most of the day, considering he doesn't help on the farm. Yes, you're saying too much. No respect for him. Just like his father. Like no one takes him that serious. Very interesting dynamic, because like you'd expect a master to command respect, and especially a master's son to command respect, but still. Yeah, the second Aina like figures out who what Thorfinn can do, it's a wrap. The King of England's soldiers. Aethelred the Unworthy. The Unready, I think it is actually. Yeah, saving you. Releasing you, more like, from this world and the next. Yeah, I knew. Of course it would. Of course it would take him back. when he was the cause with that old lady in England is actually interesting. Very much like the show. Like very different dynamic from season 1. And it feels like a lot of callbacks to season 1, and I'll get into that in a second once the ending's finished. I love how like serene this ending is, and like in a second the dubstep just kicks in. I'm like, it sounds so different. It sounds like a marching drum. Right now it sounds, very serene, calm. Something you hear in the radio now. It now sounds like marching drums just came in, just. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I do like the intentional callbacks to season 1. Obviously, it's a continuation of the story, so on and so forth, and a continuation of the seasons. But I do like the intentional callbacks back to season 1. They're right there at the end, with Thorfinn, and I think it's like episode. I'm gonna say like episode 4, episode 5. So when we had like a massive time skip with Thorfinn, where like he lands, I believe, in England on the orders of no, he definitely lands in England on the orders of why is his name escaping me right now? His mentor figure, whose name I now just completely am blanking on. And he like he lives again in air quotes with like this older lady in England and her daughter, and they like brush his hair and everything, and he essentially leads them to attack, and I feel like that's the kind of the callback that he was doing, just having for himself right there, because he was still very, very young at that point, and he was sort of like just being indoctrinated, just starting be indoctrinated into the more Viking culture, Danish / Icelandic culture, that they were sort of like just, he was sort of like brought up and taught maybe the wrong word, but like they were playing like war games as a young one, as young kids and whatnot, so you could say taught and indoctrinated as well. So I do like these intentional callbacks to season 1. Last episode, obviously, with a strong focus to episode 1 of season 1, and now I feel like to like episode 4, I want to say, or episode 5 of season 1. So like I feel like there's gonna be constant callbacks, and it's gonna be we're gonna dive more into their characters. Right now, Thorfinn is obviously still very, very sheltered, trying to find himself. Really, that's what it is. That's what it feels like. So I'm just very much excited and intrigued to see like the journey of like purchasing their freedom, so to speak. With all that said though, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one. Everyone, as always, you can get early access and full length over on patreon.com if that's something that you're interested in. And with that said, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and as always, bye.